Hi you guys, it's Lici and welcome back to my channel. Yes, Lici darling. Yes, Lici loves to cook darling. One of my favorite things, conch salad. Yum. And of course, life and style on a budget. I'll be doing my vlogs, just little light shenanigans, errand runs. Happy Friday, Super Saturday, Happy Saturday, and my style on a budget. Of course, that's the main focus of my channel. So I hope you enjoy the content. Thank you for watching. If anything happened, you know, I'm here. I let you know that I mean it. Lici after dark. Lici after dark. It's not quite dark, but it will be. Hi you guys, it's Lici and welcome back to my channel. Yes. So this is an episode of Lici After Dark. And what do I want to talk about after dark? Well, I want to talk about dating. I want to take dating in 2025. Dating has evolved. There's almost no barriers or boundaries left. It's unfortunate because I know exactly what I like, what I want, what I need. And you can be as forthcoming as you like, but sometimes people will, because they want you, like they'll tell you whatever you want to hear. But that's been since the beginning of time. So discernment, that's where discernment comes in, right? My girlfriend told me, she said, oh, we're going to go and do, listen, I'm not doing all of that detective work. If I don't mind, asking questions, like if somebody knows the person, just to find out, hey, you all right? Like, we all here? I'm not gonna come back missing a thumb. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be, I'm making light, but it really is that serious. Like, you're thinking about sexually transmitted diseases. If you decide to take it that far, that has to be a concern. Everybody's telling me about babies. Listen, I want a baby. I don't mind a baby, but that's not your biggest concern. Your biggest concern is stuff dropping out of you, okay? Or it falling off or rotting from underneath your legs. You know what I mean? Men or women. Because this is no respect of person. You know what I mean? Everybody should stay safe. Everybody should be mindful of their genital area. Okay? I don't even kiss. I don't know the last time I've kissed anybody. Because, years ago they used to say, when we was in elementary school, primary school used to say cooties. You got the cooties. Anybody kissing you, you got the cooties. What's the cooties? Cooties is any kind of infectious thing that you may possibly have. And if I kiss you, I'm going to get it and pass it to something. No. I can't kiss nobody. I'm always wearing my mask. They'll be like, and I like to kiss. Okay, so where does that leave me? Do we go back to the days of practicing on your hands? You know how you used to put your hands okay, I'm being messy, but I don't know. Just be safe out here, okay? It's not a game. It's not a joke. You can do it. You know what I mean? And I don't mind the old guys. As long as they're not older than my pa, my daddy. I don't mind the young guys as long as they're not in the age bracket of my child, or you know what I'm saying. Like, it can't be like, people sit together and be like, hey, that's your grandson. So what we talking about? Dreams. Okay, listen, I don't know if you're like me, but I dream sometimes vividly, but ever so often, they usually pass me by. I don't. But I had one last night. It was like a movie. I would go to sleep, get up to tinkle. You gotta run to the restroom, middle of the night, middle of the day, whatever. Because I slept most of the morning, trying to relax my shoulder. And I kept waking back up in the next, it's almost like the next scene of the dream. Like it was a continuation. It wasn't like I started over. It was like, that was where I remembered the dream ending, and I went back to sleep, and I'm in the second part, continuing on from where I left off. It was so weird. And there was a part of the dream, some dude was in my dream, and he was wearing all red cap, red fit. And I remember saying distinctly in the dream, that's a nice red fit. I never use those terminologies. I never speak like that. I don't, but honey, it fitted. Like, In the dream, that red fitted him real nice. And I remember waking up thinking, I haven't seen a specimen like that. Honey, that's what I call that. You know, I used to say Adonis. When I see a nice looking man, I don't care what color, you could be purple. If you look, you're an Adonis. You know what an Adonis is? No matter how they age, they still look good. I can name them right now. You got Denzel Washington, you got Morris Chestnut, you got Sidney Poitier, you have Sean Connery, you have Mel Gibson, you got Kevin Costner. Shall I go on? Baby, Thomas Gibson is in that list. I have to put him on the list. Shamamo. Like, there's people, like, distinctly. You know what I mean? I don't know the dude from the Vampire Diaries, but my baby loved that show. Listen, there's Supernatural, both of them. I'll take both. But I'm just saying it to say, you know, I talked to other women about this. Like, we don't see this often. And it's not even all about looks. It's the way you carry yourself. You want that BD energy. That when I walk in the room, I don't even care if you're looking at me. But I see you through the crowd. I spot you. You understand? Like, there's few people in the world that can carry that. I worked with 2 people before that were like that. I'm not gonna say where, so you don't know. And so yeah, I'm just saying all that to say, you know, it's refreshing to see something delicious. Okay. And it was part of the dream where he took the red fit, like he was changing clothes or something. I don't know if we were going somewhere or whatever, but I don't know if that was a 6 or 8 pack. But, and I often, you know what's so funny? I often end up dating someone that is extremely fit, because, you know, I'm full figured. You understand? I don't know what it is. They just come along. Delicious. But, you know, that's nice. You know, I don't mind the big guys either. You know, I'll date the big guys, you know, because I want you to scoop me. Scoop me. You know, I used to not like the slender fellas, the Bruce Lee thin. I didn't like it because I figured they couldn't scoop me, but they can scoop me. They could scoop you, girl. They could scoop you. Don't be afraid. Them little ones be coming with energy, like they ready to come. Oh, forgive me. But I'm just talking, you know what I mean? Because if I'm trying to live a certain way, then there's another part of it where I can't actually participate in certain things that I want to. But I can flirt, you know, nothing wrong with flirting. Good banter, let me tell you something. That is so hot, like good conversation, just good back and forth. I've had that a few times in my life. And I enjoy that way more than actually having the company, the person there, and we're going out and stuff like that. Because sometimes when you go out with people, they don't even have much to say. There's no conversation or nothing stimulating. Oh my gosh, and it's so frustrating to me to be with someone that does not know how to communicate. They will stay in their phone. And I try to look past certain things, but that is a big thing for me. Because if I'm right in front of you, like if all of this is in front of you, you should be highly distracted and motivated. Like this scrolling on the phone thing, wham lamp. I already made up my mind. Once I see you peep at the phone too many times, unless you on call, because I be on call. So I understand work is work. That's the other thing. You know, I understand the business aspect, the urgency, and if you have children, you got to check on your children. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into the muck about if your ex-wife or your partner, the mother of your child calls you and there's an emergency, you need to handle that respectfully. Because, you know, if I was on the other side, I would want that same respect and acknowledgement. But either way. Yes. It's Lici After Dark. After Dark Part 4. Yeah. So yeah, I was just like giving my thoughts on dating, 2025, what are the changes, what's going on, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm an upbeat personality and I like to be positive. I found myself being down and I didn't like it. So I was like, what do I need to change for this feeling to go away? Because I never feel that way. And if you've never experienced an emotion, it's kind of like something's wrong. I'm like this. I'm not ditzy, but I like to approach the world like I'm looking at moonbeams and, you know, stars and balloons and bubbles. Whenever I'm sad, those are the things I think of. Butterflies. Just think of a burst of beautiful, you know, brightly colored butterflies, a stream of sunlight, or a room full of balloons, or firecrackers, or a room full of bubbles, like literally blowing bubbles. A ball pit with kids playing. Like, think of fun thoughts. Those fun thoughts will carry you such a long way, because then you won't see the bad stuff, you know, because there's bad stuff and you don't want to focus on that. You want to focus on things that make you smile, and unicorns and ponies. I love horses. Horses, I love. I want to ride a horse. That's like my thing. I haven't been horse riding in so long. I went to a farm. This gentleman owns a few horses. I went to the farm, but rather than let me ride the horse, he was trying to ride me. So I that didn't work out for me, you know, because I came here to ride the horsey. He had this beautiful big black horse. Oh my gosh, it looked like Black Stallion, and oh my gosh! And when I touched the horse, you know, the horse let out a little. Y'all know. That's like if you pet Lici. I'm being foolish. I'm sorry, you guys. Don't pet me. Don't do that. I hate this. The forehead kiss is endearing, but don't tongue kiss the forehead. Just a little pop kiss. A pop kiss. You know what a pop kiss is? Pop kiss. Pop kiss. Like what you give kids on the hand. I don't kiss kids in the mouth. I kiss them on the hand. Pop kiss. Or on the shoulder. Or like if they got a little boo-boo, pop kiss. But Lici after dark. Just a little Lici after dark. Just a little Lici after dark. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Just being Lici, darling.